will get purged off as well. Of course, it's still going to do its job removing the stuns, but that let me down so many times. And again, I think they drafted...
Maybe trying to force out some of this mana use here with the swashbuckle as well as the shield crash. And how is the mid lane doing as well?
I mean, Lesh is always gonna do okay versus the puck, but in the end, there's very limited kill potential here. Whoever dies definitely made the big mistake, and it's just gonna be a farm in the harass trade.
Oh, it's going to be Yatoro that picks up the first blood on the top lane here. I was watching the chase down as well. It looks like Mira will be able to do the disruption. Comes out onto Dizzy's. Yeah, and again, it comes out now. They're going to try and maybe pop the aphotic shield. The silence comes through. They pop the aphotic shield. No. And those shadow poisons, they shouldn't actually. Maybe it does break first because those shadow poisons, if you can refresh, maybe get one more. The aphotic shield does still stand. Doesn't take a whole lot of damage this time. Maposhka, top lane, gets the kill. Is he going to be able to get himself away? Blizzy trying to run him down. Maposhka with the Nature's Attendance, so he gets the chance. He's going to turn it around. Yeah, he's got the impetus damage if he wants to throw this out now as well. One more, it connects. He was just waiting for the distance, waiting for Blizzy to run himself away from that. And we talked about in the last series, turn yourself in to stop a Baron and being able to turn the Radiant Sperm back onto himself. Dizzy could be in a little bit of trouble if he does get caught out once that borrowed time is down.
I think they're getting caught out. They're going for him, but a nice smoke is coming in from DARKSIDE. They want to fight.
Yeah, I know they're going to try and come in with their own thunder, but it's going to be the Raw coming connected onto the Pangolier. So that's going to delay it so much. But can they get this kill? Collapse. He's trying to get himself away. The split up does come through. He might be able to take the kill. Will be able to get the kill onto Collapse. And now the chase down comes onto Mira. Mira can try and get himself away from this one. With not how fast Dizzy is, he's not going to be able to get himself away. The chase down, the pop, and Rabel will get the kill.
They understand him.
A great push and roll here. As that damage should come out as well. So Roger, he might be slowed down as well. The Dark Troll Summoner is going to see Roger. Roger through the trees. Was that Ench to slow him down with the enchant? And it looks like Roger, can he get himself away from this one? The Skeleton Army Telekinesis comes through, and now the relocate comes in from Seneko now as well. So Rabel, he's got the magic damage. He's gonna be able to turn on Maposhka. Maposhka just overextend.
Blink, so he does have some ways to fight as well, but the gold lead of Spirit is just going to continue to increase. They're uncontested everywhere on the map.
Yeah, Yatoro's having a great time as well. Like you say, being uncontested. Speaking about being contested, Mira, he might be in a little bit here to say, you know, we need to be dropping the vision, getting that information around the Roche pit.
They don't have the strength. They would love to, but they don't have the strength to do much of that. What they do have the strength to do is go and collapse.
Yeah, Collapse. Can he get himself away? There's going to be another... Oh, the Raw comes out, but the split up, the lockdown, and even Roger coming into this, and he steals the axes, not the Raw. He would have loved that Raw there onto the Rubik.
It was so close, and it would have been
not too far behind, and he's able to flash farm these stacks as well with the Pulse Nova coming through with the oh, I'm hearing a Dream Call. It's actually going to be onto Roger, but Roger, what can he do? He's got those axes. It's still going to be... He goes down to the neutral. Okay, Roger. Well done. We give you a tip for that there as well.
I mean, you have a Beastmaster on your side. They're going to have to...
So if you are looking here at the Baron, he's got himself the Sacred Relic. In fact, he's got the Talisman of Evasion after this creep camp as well. So what's the build here? Oh, we might actually see a fight break now, so we'll have to come back to this now as well. Rabel, this is going to be the jump in from Yatoro. Rabel, he's being cleaned up. The regen, it's not going to be from Seneko. They do get the kill to this Lesh. Lesh is going to go down, and it looks like there's going to be a few to follow now as well. Roger goes down to Collapse. They've got that Rolling Thunder on a really niche little bit of clip, and they're going to be able to get a really good advantage from this. They take down 4. Seneko.
You mean 5?
Yeah, let's say 5.
Yeah, well, so if you put your money on Spirit, it's gone. And it's gone. And it's gone. That's what it's gonna be.
And Rabel's gone.
Yeah, I think because how do you come back from this? Like, what do you actually do? And I can't seem to find an answer.
Well, it looks like DARKSIDE not going to be able to find an answer here as Seneko just try and tether in onto this and try and save the Pangolier. Cost him his life. There's going to be the aphotic shield coming through, but Seneko, he's still getting low, nothing to tether to. And Lol will get the kill. The Yatoro in the middle of 3 heroes. It doesn't matter. He's just going to be able to rip them all down. And it's just going to be 19 minutes. GG is going to be called. DARKSIDE, they know this game is over as, yeah, with tier 2 still being up, the high ground was being dove there from Team Spirit.
Like, man, okay, he's even outplaying him now.
Yeah, And Lyle here, he's got, like you say, he's got that damage on top of him. Miposhka on the bottom lane, though, has got to be careful. The glimpse comes back. And he might actually be able to. Yatoro gets aggressive now as well, jumps into Blizzy, just trying to do what damage he can as Roger will get the kill onto Miposhka. Like you say, in this mid lane, Rabel, he's being manhandled. The boss here for the side of Darkside. The Crush will be using collapse, still taking punishment, but is he going to turn around? Dizzy's going to get really darn low. The regen, Suneko trying to keep his carry alive here. Dizzy chased into the trees, but it looks like Collapse wants to carry on going here, and Collapse can't get the kill. The Fisher will be used. Was that enchant totem? The Crush once again, Dizzy, he's just trying to keep himself alive. He might even be able to turn it around.
Nice dodge. He's winning.
No, Mira. He blows him up, even takes down the courier, and Collapse will survive.
And the 14 seconds have passed, and now Suneko's in trouble as well.
Oh, yes. That telekinesis, the drag back, they popped the balloon. Well, like a 5 IO. It's going to be really hard for him, even with the headdress, you know, getting towards that mech, getting towards some protection items. Suneko is even going to be taking punishment here from Mira. Meanwhile, in the river, it looks like Miposhka gets the snatch with a double damage rune. He's going to be able to get the kill onto Roger now as well. Requiem comes through, but the dodge off from Lol. Can he get the kill onto Rabel? Rabel trying to get himself away from this one. Lol, he gets pretty down low as well. But Miposhka coming in with the double damage. The Fade Ball gets thrown out. He gets the kill. Suneko, he is going to be the next one to follow. Yeah, and the disco ball, it's going to get broken. Nice sound effects though.
Yeah, that's one. I got pretty excited, man. It's an Elder Titan with double damage. He hurts, and now he's gonna be hurting.
Yeah, he gets taken down in the end by Roger, but he gets look at Yatoro, who's having a quietly impressive game here on the bottom lane. Blizzy's going to be in trouble. He's level 6, but no mana for the Roar. And now the TP coming in from the Shadow Fiend, but Yatoro, does he want to go for the Mana Void now as well? He blinks himself out of the Requiem. Oh, great timing, but the Fear will still take part here. Miposhka might go down with those raises. Rabel gets killed. Good rotation in, and Yatoro was just not able to get the Mana Void off onto the Beastmaster. At least he's going to be able to get a Courier, maybe 2 here. Roger gets slow. The Mana Void does come through. One more right click. He's got the Fairy Fire. Roger, can he get himself out of this? The blink forwards. Yatoro uses it aggressively, but Darkside not going to be able to capitalize off that chase down and punish the anti-mage.
Last game, Miposhka was on a Smurf, now that's just about it. And Team Spirit, if they open up this mid lane before he gets the blink, it's gonna be an absolute disaster. Use the smoke and the blink reveal to get the mid lane tower down, fine. But more than that, it really shouldn't happen.
Oh, Mira's going to be glimpsed back though in the mid lane. You were speaking about it. The sounds come through. Is there a return kill? No. There's going to be the static storm coming out, but Lol not locked down. No kinetic field comes through. Requiem, it's not going to be able to finish the job, and the dream call still goes. So the orb comes through. Suneko trying to dodge it off. He will be able to move himself away from this one, but you can just see that Lol. No wishes to leave that bottom lane, he just TPs himself top. And I understand, they were looking for the kill onto Slardar, looking to try and shut him down. But that's going to be the Battle Fury up now, so this tier 1 tower will be pressured. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, Miposhka will go down, Dizzy and able to come in. And that's going to be just a chase down here from the Slardar.
To be fighting in the mid lane, that is the idea. Rabel is the perfect target. He has a haste rune. You need to kill him from 100 to 0.
Yeah, and Collapse. Smoke's going to break. Fisher comes out. Was that Echo Slam to come through now as well? Telekinesis and Static Storm, though. It's going to get the lockdown onto Lol. Lol, can he get himself away from this one? The Requiem. Anything to get the kill. You can see the Tumbler's Toy used by the Earthshaker. Can't come back in for the next 3 seconds. And Suneko, he's going to be able to heal up. They do get the kill onto Rabel eventually. I thought Suneko might have been enough. Boom. Now the Echo Slam comes out. Great start of the split out to fall as well. And Miposhka with the double. Getting some instant revenge.
Oh boy, he split. He comes over just to give his life away, but it doesn't matter in the end because Collapse probably would have hunted him down anyways.
Yeah, and now they're even going to be able to chase out onto Roger. The sound's coming out into this Disruptor now as well. Drops that kinetic field, but the blink, it doesn't even need it. Lol gets the kill with the, I think that was the Witch taking it away from him. The Anti-Mage just looking for the farm with the Battle Fury and the help of his team were able to take away these triangle stacks. And Rabel, he's going to be just a little bit sadder in this game now.
For sure. I mean, everybody is, because they all wanted that one. They're doing a good job catching the puck.
Relocate comes in, but Yatoro's here now. What can he get from this? It's going to be a 4-man stomp coming through. Collapse with a great fissure between all of the heroes now. Going to get a chase down onto Collapse. Collapse is going to be out of mana. Can he get himself away from this one? No, they can't. And Dizzy will get the kill. Yatoro, does he want to go for even more of this? He's got the backup on Miposhka, trying to get himself onto Dizzy, but Dizzy, he has that sprint, will be able to move out of this. Okay, it gets Suneko as well as Rabel out. So it looks like Blizzy, he's going to be the only target left.
There's not getting out of this one. Oh, actually, he's fine. Oh, that was so close. I also really like the dizzying. The reason why the Anti-Mage couldn't take him, he used the Corrosive Haze on the AM. It was returned, and then he would always have water beneath himself to just run through it.
And now Miposhka, yeah, one more right click. Dizzy and picks up that kill. Ooh, Dream Call though, it's going to be breaking immediately. Yatoro comes in with the right clicks and silence. So Lol, He maybe baited in, or Maposhka baited in Dizzy, and they were able to finally...
Bottom lane, they're doing a good job with division, but Blizzy, he understands that he could be hunted down. Yeah, just goes for the death camp, what it's called, and that is usually where you die.
The relocate comes in. The Stomp's going to be there now as well with the split earth. Rabel, that relocate 6 seconds away. Do they have enough to get a kill into Seneko? Seneko, though, the static storm comes out. They get the catch onto Elder Titan. Elder Titan, Maposhka will go down. Collapse. He's going to be glimpsed back, but can he get himself out? Echo Slam will be thrown out. BKB for Rabel. Going to keep him alive. Going to stop him from getting out here. Collapse. One more right click, and Rabel will be able to pick it up. And are they going to be able to turn it around now? We've seen a couple of impressive stolen right. I don't even think he's going to be able to get it off. No, Rabel with the double kill.
Oh, the puck has to run. If he gets marked, they're gonna be able to kill him.
TP in the trees. Do they get it? No, they don't. The crush not gonna be back into it. It looks like Spirit not wanting to fight this one out.
Yeah, just way too fast. You can't get there in time, and you don't want your anti-mage to join the fight and die. That would be a big mistake.
And they get the relocate to the bottom part, and it's caught out. Not respecting that relocate, caught out and killed off there once that static storm does come through.
Once the Slaughter Dart gets a blink, and the Beast Smashes as well, things are gonna become a lot easier for DARKSIDE as well. Look at these Spirits, what they're doing. They're just poking on them. Come to us. Let's go. And stealing the Corrosive Haze on the Rubik is perfect because they're gonna have really nice vision of what DARKSIDE are doing. But reload.
Well, yeah, they're gonna be the relocate in now as well. That static storm is gonna be able to survive. Tries to put the Manta Style. It's still gonna be fed up now as well. One more right click, but the counter spell doesn't matter. Rabel gets it with the right click.
They bring him down. That glimpse, he knew that the blink isn't gonna be helping him.
Yeah, and it brings him right back in with that relocate, relocating. Brings him right back in to secure the kill and wants to go straight towards that BKB because he can't be caught out like this and relocated on time after time. It's costing him too much.
Roger is trying to catch someone on Spirit and help is coming, so if you're not careful, you're dead.
Yeah, meanwhile, though, it's like you can relocate. They get the bash off. They get the crush through now as well. Aeon's dead. Yatsuo, he gets killed off, taken down there. And really, again, impressive rotation from Dota.
And, get away from it while getting all of the hate onto himself. That's what you have to do. It's all on Laurel.
Okay, well, they're going to start off with a great dream call now as well. Dizzy, though, with the BKB. So they clean on to Roger. That's going to be the static storm being down. And they might be able to chase for even more. They just settle for the Thunderhide. But what else can they get from this? The Storm will land with the Fisher Will. And they can get themselves on top to Dizzy. And Dizzy can get himself away from this one. The Stolen Roar. They turn this one around. They're going to be able to get the kill. And now Seneko, he's going to be left adrift.
How did they come back into it? By being a genius team that just based
through.
Actually, where did he
relocate from?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Seneko is dead. He is now dead. There's no one in this world that can save him. And yeah, Team Spirit, they're geniuses. I was like, yeah, Yadro just made a mistake. No, he did not, because he knows that the E-Blade will protect him. He's gonna
the shadows and look to not be caught up before he can get that static storm off.
I mean, he has been the one that has been catching the enemies. No, SF.
They've got the catch now as well. Yeah, Telekinesis comes in. Seneko. That's going to be the Aegis pop. And now Team Spirit, do they just look for the disengage? They still have all of their ultimates if they want to dive back in onto this. So Storm comes out, but Yatoro going to be able to use the Manta Style. Just walked himself out of the static storm as well. The control and the jump through. In fact, you've got to look as well that Corrosive Haze has been stolen by the Rubik. So they might be able to get a good fight out of this now as well. Dizziness being turned right back on him. And it looks like, Lord, does he want to dive forward onto this? Or are they just going to give this one up? Maybe the stomp onto Seneko. Here, yeah, Yatoro jumps in. And they're going to be able to get the kill. Even the Mana Void being thrown out for that.
Seneko is tired from losing. He just goes to sleep there in the middle of the fight.
Seneko's down. So if they can catch out, in fact, they get the scan onto Rabel now as well. This is some great information here. Rabel, they get the jump in. The Echo Slam comes out. The lockdown. He's just straight up dead.
Yeah. And Team Spirits is probably the best out of all the Division 1 teams in Eastern Europe. So we're seeing that difference coming in play here in team fights.
Ooh, Roger, he's going to go down and Lol gets that solo kill. Might even be looking for Seneko.
A lot easier to kill the anti-mage.
Yeah. There's going to be the glimpse back onto the... Go on, make the noise. Because he's learnt from you. He got that glimpse Manta off perfectly to avoid being dragged back.
There was a Reddit thread on Learn Dota. Scratch that thought for now because they jump in.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get themselves in, but the roar comes through now. Can they take down the Anti-Mage? Anti-Mage will go down. Can they get even more from this? They're going to try and go for the chase. Rabel still got that BKB. Mira might be in trouble. Can he get himself away from the kinetic field? As he looks at Rabel, wants to go into the back lines, jumping behind everybody with this relocate here now as well. The Elder Titan goes down. The Rubik goes down. Collapse and Lol. Can they get themselves away from this one? The phase shift now as well into the orb. He's going to try and get himself away with the blink. And it looks like Lol will be able to get himself out. You can get into the bash range, but I suppose the damage coming through from the Panther Edge when you've got the Silver Edge crits, you know, when you've got that MKB.
DSF.
Oh boy. There was a Roshan echo to some of the back lines, so they take down both supports. That's going to be a great engagement, but they do lose the Aegis. They're going to be able to take down 3. The buybacks coming out almost immediately here from DARKSIDE, at least for Roger. Do they have the control onto Rabel? Rabel, the gem is on the deck now as well. You can see that Mira in the pit. The E-Blade is not going to keep him alive. That was a great jump in. The Echo Slam, the Fisher, they're not done just yet, but Yatoro, can he get himself away from this one? The counter spell, he's got that blink as well if he wants to try and get himself away. He will be jumping out. Great engagement coming through. They forced out a couple of buybacks now as well. Do they want to go for even more? The right click, so you see that double damage unit from Shadow Fiend won't be there anymore. We can still put out a lot of damage. If the stun comes through though, they get the bash, they get the Aegis, and Yatoro, he's going to be able to go for even more on this. Snako, can he come back and maybe try and get his teammate out alive? No, because that relocate's already used, and now it's going to be Dizzy that's going to go down. The Mana Void gets used, and Yatoro through the BKB, he's still going to be alive, and Rabel trying to do what he can with the Silver Edge, but the damage on the backlines once again. The Beastmaster Roar comes out. Lol, can he get himself away from this one? He's going to be burst down. It looks like Snako. Blizzy, no, he gets the phase shift out. Yatoro, he carries on fighting as well onto Rabel. Lol eventually will go down, and it looks like the track coming through. Collapse, can he get himself away? He will be killed off DARKSIDE. They lost Aegis straight away, and it just showed Team Spirit that, you know, the stamp and their authority on this game.
Yeah, and also, there's no more gold lead. I was looking like, where'd the gold lead go? But Dizink, he got the Aghanim's blessing, right? That is a big deal.
Oh, they get the kill though onto Snako. Once again, the roar comes out. Yatoro's going to go down. Yatoro's going to go down without buyback. He's gold short onto this. This could be a really good opening here for DARKSIDE, but we'll see what they can make of this advantage here with the IO already being down. Can they get something from this collapse? Has to pop. The BKB goes back in with the Echo Slam. He clears the board. He clears him too. And they're even going to be able to go into Blizzy, and now this is going to be the advantage Team Spirit side now as well. Blizzy, can he get himself away from this? He can't cancel that TB out, but the Shadow Fiend again without the gold, but he's a little bit closer here, only about 375. The Fisher comes through. They're going to be able to get themselves onto Roger. They get the drag back now as well with that telekinesis. They take him down. 4 heroes dead on the side of DARKSIDE. So, he is.
For sure, but also DARKSIDE, they're not sitting quietly. They're getting some big items as well, mainly Hex on the Beastmaster, and the one big thing they're looking for is the Arcane Blink on the SF. That's gonna be
in between like 3 heroes, jumps in, picks it, and then just leaves.
Yeah, very much in a disrespectful manner. Laurel has no boots, so he's not looking to get the boots of travel just yet. He wants the Lincoln Sphere.
The jump comes in. Perk, can he get himself away from this one? There is going to be the stomp coming through, and it looks like, I mean, Lyle, again, I was talking about the hypermobility. He's going to be able to get himself away, the drag back, the shift, and he's not going to be dragged back into the static storm. That static storm was set up specifically for him, and now Roger, he might go down here. Going to be punished for that. Yatoro gets the kill. Is there going to be any blinks forward? He's going to go for more off this now as well, because the Rubik, he buys back Blizzy in the trees. The Hex comes out onto the Rubik, but the Rubik, he's not really the one. The Echo Slam once again, the refresh, the Echo, the Fishers, and everybody's going to die. There was a team there a second ago, and all of a sudden there's just a crater where DARKSIDE used to be. But Yatoro was that blink 2 seconds away. He's got that Abyssal Blade now as well. If he gets the vision onto Dizzy, which he does, the Abyssal Blade comes out. Dizzy out of mana. The Mana Void going to be thrown out. Snako, he's looking for it with that relocate in, but I don't think he survives long enough. And this is going to be 2 heroes being Dizzy and gets picked up there as well. Surely this is going to be it now for the game, as they
helps you at this point. The game is over.
Yeah, the pushing comes in from Spirit. I mean, DARKSIDE, well, they might finish it off with a kill onto him. Rabel, yeah. And this will be popped, but the control comes through. Pops his BKB. Yatoro's just going to be in with the right clicks now as well. Yatoro is being chunked away, but the Abyssal Blade comes through that split earth now as well. The BKB's gone. Yeah, so's Rabel. And now they're even just going to be able to finish off with a dominating spree here for Yatoro. And it's going to be game number 2 going away to Team Spirit. GG's have